Hello, my Scorpio soul tribe. Okay, so I'm excited to do y'all's reading. I'm excited to get out of Libra. It was such a weird energy, and it's really drained me. Scorpio, you guys are coming into some good stuff. You guys have really done the work. The channeling I'm getting is absolutely amazing. You are getting clarity in your mind that you've never truly had before, like a recognition and an understanding, and almost like falling in love with yourself again. It's like a recognition of yourself and where you are in the world and how much you've been through, and an appreciation for that. This clarity coming in is life-changing, okay? Please understand that this is going to open up doors for you, okay? Because it's raising your frequency up so that you are now going to be put in the way of opportunities that you were not able to even see before. They weren't able to come to you. It's like, if this is the frequency of awesome opportunities, you are here, right? Because you're going through the dark night of the soul. For my Scorpios, very long cycle for many of you. This is going on, some of you, 7 years. Some of you, I'm hearing 4 years. But 2016, 17 were the hardest. 18 was repercussions and karma coming back from the decisions of 2016 and 17, right? So dealing with the BS of that. And then 2019 has been about just trying to get yourself back on track, right? Coming back into yourself. It hasn't been easy, my darlings, but please understand that come this November, I want you to think of it as a new fiscal year, right? That is your new year. Okay, so I have a few guides here saying that this is for somebody out there. You give so much of yourself, dear. So much of yourself that you're completely depleted. And then you're wondering, like, okay, am I the only one who gives a crap out here? Like, I'm feeling like for those of you who are single, I feel like you're really ready for that soulmate energy. You know, you are good with yourself. You respect yourself now. I feel like that was an issue for a while for some of you. But you're really ready for this energy to come to you. And you're ready to give of yourself completely. And you really thought that you've had it a few times, maybe once or twice, but you've really thought you've had it, and it's been disappointing. Clarity's coming in on that for sure. November's going to be an enormous month for you. Okay. This month here, let's see what's going on. All right. Someone may have a toxic fire sign in their life. I'm not sure. It could be somebody embodies this energy. And normally the King of Wands is not toxic, but the Devil came out with it. And then this card came out with it. And the immediate thing I got was someone who victimizes, but also like has cutting words. They can be cruel. So it's very strange energy, very manipulative. And they have some very, very, very deep things to work through on their path. I do not feel that this individual, if you're resonating with this, I don't feel that they're going to benefit your path. I feel like they're hurting you. You're a beautiful soul, whoever you are out there. And I'm feeling someone that doesn't make you feel very good about yourself. Or they'll raise you up on a pedestal and then tear you down. It's, I hate this word, but it's very narcissistic. It's a control tactic. But it's really mirroring their own issues most of the time. Okay? Please remember, only a portion of that has to do with you. Probably not a lot of it. Yeah, that's a very mature energy coming out in them. They're better than this. I don't know why they're reverting back. Maybe some childhood wounds that are trying to get healed so they can keep moving forward. That can be ugly. We all know that. But don't just sit there and act like it ain't happening. Okay? I don't feel sorry for you if you're doing that. And that's not like you. I feel like somebody out there has taken a little bit too much shit. And this could be in the past, so we'll see. Because elephants have a long memory. I love how under the elephant is a hummingbird. It's like the smallest and the biggest. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is in the center for my Scorpios? What is in the center? What is in their soul right now? What is trying to come out in their soul for... How many guides do I have out there right now? Spirit, tell me what's in the conscious mind. Tell me what's in the conscious mind. Tell me what's in the ego. Tell me what's in the ego. I'm going to pull the basic spread and then I'm going to read them together. Dying. All right. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Some of you need to clear your heart chakra. It's funny because the last reading, Libra, they need to clear their throat chakra, and I was coughing, but I felt it in my throat. This time I felt it in my chest. Or maybe I'm just getting sick and it's moved to my chest. That sounds a little bit likely too. All right, in your soul. This is what your soul feels like. How many of you want your soul to feel like that out there? And I feel like most of you have done a lot of work, so I'm very surprised with this card, actually. I'm very surprised with this card. But if your soul is feeling like that, it breaks my heart. Because this is a path you've already been down. You know who holds the power in this picture. She's sitting on a rock. She is holding the swords. No one is tying her up. You're allowing yourself to be, in fact, you're blindfolding yourself. You don't want to see. You don't want to make the decision here. But until you make the decision here, Spirit can do nothing. And here's what's weird. Your ego. So, if this is your soul, and this is your ego, subconscious, conscious mind, if you're both blindfolded, holding these damn swords, who's driving the damn wheel? You're not tapping into either, are you? Normally, when I see a soul like this, the ego's driving full force. Like this is going to be like a emperor, you know, in reverse or something like that. I'm not feeling that with this card. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra or an air sign, but that's not what I'm feeling either. This is your ego, okay? Many are afraid, I feel out there, many of my Scorpios out there are afraid of getting what they deserve. But my darlings, you're the one with the guilt complex. You don't deserve the bad that you're thinking you do. You put that on yourself. Watch those thought processes, okay? I'm feeling like many of you out there are terrified of facing judgment. I'm sorry, justice. Terrified of facing justice. And I think it's interesting also. This is 11. This is major arcana of 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. This is 2. It's making a choice. Someone's not centered within themselves. But it's like they recognize and know that. It's a very strange feeling. It's like you know you're blindfolded. You know that you're not dealing with something. Right? Is that making sense to somebody out there? I hope so. Okay, at the root of the situation. This guy kills me. I think that in most, I would say every deck except for this one, he's probably the least attractive of all the kings, the King of Pentacles. But in this deck, give me some of that. I mean, man's looking at you like, hey girl. Right? Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign. Some of you may be dealing with walking away from an earth sign. And I feel like very much you felt that this was like a soulmate twin flame. That's a feeling I'm getting. Like it's almost impossible to walk away from this person. It's feeling like ripping out your heart. But move you must. And I feel like a lot of you have started that movement, have started the walking away, the movement of walking away from this earth sign. Okay? I do not feel like, I feel like that this person that you were with or dealing with or in a relationship with that you walked away from, and now you're feeling more empowered because you did do that. I feel that they're not a bad person, but they're on a path that is very destructive for yours and vice versa. Okay? I feel like their path brings upon you feelings of guilt or like walking on eggshells feeling. And I feel like on your path, you're bringing in things that they are trying to avoid or work on themselves that they have issues with. That just because they're not your issues doesn't mean that they're not theirs, right? You're simply not in a place right now where you're constructive to each other. And if you can realize that in an intelligent way, maybe you will be able to take off these blindfolds, right? And when you do take off the blindfold, when you allow justice to say, the scales are balanced. Universal law is stronger than that of any man. When you take off that blindfold, you feel like this. You see here, her hair's flying in the wind. The seas are raging. There's a storm behind her. Now we see calm sky. The moon. The full moon is on September 14th of this month. You guys need to step into it. My Scorpios are ruled by the moon, darling. You must step into every full moon and release because you hold so much within you. You end up feeling like this. Release on this full moon. Okay, write it down. Write it all down. All the stuff, all the ugliest stuff you can imagine in your brain, in your heart, everything. Write down a piece of paper. Light a little fire. Put it in the fire and watch those ashes blow into the wind. And know that it's gone. Okay, know that it's removing that energy from you. I just looked down. It was 12:22 on the timer. So really feeling like a completion here of an emotional sort for some of you, but you are ignoring the final parts of this transformation, even though you've done so much work. So let this person take their path, whether they walked away from you or vice versa. It is for the best. It is for the best. The forward momentum that's gathering here is going to bring new victory. It is going to bring happiness. You guys were not suiting each other's paths at this time. Okay? There is something new trying to come in, and I almost feel like this person was blocking that energy. Spirit, tell me what of the past is affecting... Ooh, that didn't count. Tell me what of the past is affecting them right now. Tell me what of the past is affecting my Scorpios right now with this Justice card in the middle. This person could also be... They could be working in legal. They could be a police officer in government and contracts. But again, I really feel like this is more your ego energy. Your ego energy. Trying to figure out what's right. What's right not only for you, but for the whole. Right? Because this is what... Beautiful. This is what you dream of. They're wanting... I've never in my life read it like this. That's awesome. I love it when a new reading comes in. Some of you have some strong guides out there. This is what most people dream of growing up, right? They dream of, oh, that person. Look into their eyes. I'm going to know I'm in love with you. You dream of more. You see, here we have the people coming together and Archangel Gabriel blessing this union. Yes, it's a beautiful soulmate union. But on this side of the card, now we see the two are holding hands and they're looking forward to spirit. You've always been one to dream about the connection itself, the marriage itself, the ups and downs and the tribulations and the connection itself, not the romance and getting swept off your feet and the chemical change in your mind that happens when you meet someone that you're highly attracted to, right? The infatuation part of it. You're someone who's always dreamed of so much more, a deeper connection than I think that most people can even comprehend. And so that does limit your field of possibilities, right? You are a deep person. You are a complex, unique, different person. And my God, if you change, that's half your beauty, if not all. Who you are, this unique individual I'm feeling, is so powerful and strong and unique. Don't you dare. And this, what you're dreaming of, they're saying don't forget it. Don't forget it, because it is coming into play right now. Okay? Spirit, tell me what is crowning this reading. Tell me what's crowning this reading. Eight of Wands in reverse. Hang on. Make sure that the cards are right. These are weird to... Eight of Wands in reverse and... Oh, this way. Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't like saying reverse. In this deck, it's a little bit different, okay? This is a lot about timing, okay? This is a lot about timing. See the lightning striking. Give me a second. These blues are beautiful. Spirit, clarifying on the crown, clarifying on the crown, clarifying on this 8. Okay, they really want to push that one out there. Yeah, definitely some of you have walked away. I love this. Some of you have walked away from crap that ain't serving you, and you feel good about it. You're like, oh, freaking finally. Why did that take me so long? Why did I stay on that beach so long with them jankety cups? I don't understand. You did stay there too long, I feel, right? This lightning striking, we're seeing like, this is trying to come in. They're saying this has been trying to come in for quite a while. For some of you, months, and for some of you, even possibly over a year. And the signs were there. For you to walk away from something that wasn't serving you. It's like you were so deep in, it was hard to get out, I feel, for some of you. The depth that you were committed in, and you are not someone that walks away from commitment. And this person definitely had you Twitter-peated. Twitter-peated. Okay. So this right here, we see communication with the lightning strike. Okay. Spirit, one more crown. One more crown. It's really interesting because I've had a King of Wands pop out. I've had a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. I feel like this person embodies almost like a, I don't want to say bipolar, but like mood swings. Mood swings. They can be very loving and very supportive. And the next minute, they can be hateful and angry and fiery. And then sexy and impulsive and hot. I'm just feeling like for you right now, especially for my Scorpios, maybe not a healthy energy. For some reason, you guys are not helping each other, right? I'm feeling like this is, again, so yeah, you walked away, right? And maybe a little sooner should have done it, because I'm feeling like there were some hurt. Somebody was taken advantage of here. I'm not sure if it was you or the other person. But finally someone, I'm not sure if it's like you standing up and saying, I'm not taking any more of this crap. Or if that's you beaten down like, okay, well, you finally done it. You finally beat me down to nothing. And which makes me extremely sad for my Scorpios. Did you stay too long? Is there some counseling that some of you need? Okay, we have to be really honest with ourselves about that. Okay, everything's not light, love, and unicorn farts. You know, if you need to get serious about something, right? You need to do it. I feel like for a majority of you, you have walked away from something and you are feeling a beautiful release from that. You're feeling an empowerment. And new stabilization, weird, from a different deck, coming in. New stabilization coming in that's going to feel, oh man, no more of this like not knowing what to expect. And I do feel like you walked out of this feeling like this, beaten up, right? Beaten the hell up. Like I've been through war. I feel like that's how you've walked out of this. I feel like that's how you've walked out of this. Feeling like this. Feeling trapped. I feel like for a majority of you, you let this go in your soul around August timeframe. Some of you before. But there were a few of you that have gone back and forth with this person. Okay? Yeah, this person can be very controlling and domineering one minute, and then very compassionate and loving the next, whoever this is. And then very stable and normal and stuff the next. It's very strange, the cards coming out. Very strange. I can't get quite a read on, maybe it's because there's a few of you dealing with some unstable individuals, and that's part of your path right now, but this is a weird one to get a read on. Yeah. So I do feel that you've left. Okay? Or you're about to. You made a decision in your soul. Something has changed within you. Either it's changed or it's about to change. If this isn't resonating now, watch it next week and tell me you don't feel different, darling. Okay? I promise you. Leaving rough waters behind. Heading to something new. Heading to something refreshing. Heading to something exciting. Leaving this crap behind. Right? It's not serving you anymore, dear. It's not serving you anymore. Yeah, it's time to come back into yourself. Once you do that, you're coming back into you. Okay, and I know this is Queen of Fire, but this is what I'm wanting to see in my Scorpio women out there. You've been through battle. You've been through hell and back, right? She's taking a little break, but she's, remember, I'm a queen. So where's my crown? Right? She got a bandage on her head. But guess what? This woman's been through hell. That throne, it ain't brand new. It's got roots in the ground. Don't forget where you've been. I just got goosebumps. This tree behind me. Don't forget where you've been. Your childhood experiences, your family's experiences. You're a strong individual. Something has torn down some of that confidence. You need to get that back and remember how sexy you are, how beautiful you are. Okay? Because I am feeling that in you, but are you feeling that in you? I feel like you're about to be stepping back into that, baby. But you got to make sure you're walking away from this in your soul. If you physically walked away, there's still something missing. That soul needs to leave for good. I don't want you even having those cups in the distance anymore. They don't exist because you got something powerful trying to show herself right now within you. I want my beautiful Scorpio women, who are usually Queen of Cups, to put your little Queen of Cups aside right now and say, darling, why don't you go take a nap because we're pulling out some fire. I want you to resonate as this fire. For my Scorpio women. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. And I do feel like a lot of you have done the work. I do feel like a lot of you have done the work. Okay, Spirit. What do they need to, what are they doing that they need to move towards? What do they need to keep doing? What do they need to move towards? What do they need to move towards? What do they need to keep doing? It's weird. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Clarity. Awesome. Okay. Many of you going through spiritual transformation right now. Okay. Please keep doing you. And remember that this is you. Okay. You got it in this side. Now on this side right here, we're seeing her release a bird. Now, if you look in that top tower, there's a dude up there releasing another bird, like a hawk or something. She's releasing a dove. But they don't see each other. There's someone coming, darling, because you got through this and because you stood back up on your own. Okay. Step into this beautiful power. This woman right here, she makes her own money. She runs her own household. She has her own friends. She has her family, her animals. She is in love with life. Can you fall back in love with yourself? Fall back in love with yourself, please. Because you are worth it. And I promise you, you're going to have more fun falling in love with yourself than anyone else. Because you guys, whoever it is out here that's giving me this energy, like, I'm kind of in love with you. So... clarity is coming. I know that you've been missing some kind of clarity, some kind of snap, some kind of clarity. It is coming, and you are in the process of spiritual transformation. And my guides out there are saying, you're doing a freaking fantastic job. You weren't. You weren't. Some of you were being stubborn little butts, but even my stubborn ones are starting to come around. and really focusing in on themselves, really putting time into themselves. You are the number one priority. Your career, your family, all of that. It all is dependent upon you having a full cup, upon you being healthy within you. None of that is going to be successful if this isn't taken care of. How long has it been since you've gotten back in line with yourself? Take off the damn blindfolds, okay? Figure out what your soul wants. You've been pushing down your intuition for too long, okay? Tell your soul you're sorry and that you're ready to listen, okay? Spirit's offering you all these options. And you're just like, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, right? Even my Scorpios know that's annoying. Okay, Spirit. What do they need to let go of? What do they need to let go of? What do my Scorpios need to let go of? What do my Scorpios need to let go of? Holy moly. Ah, nice. Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. All right. Many of you need to let go of past relationships affecting your current ones. All right. I know that many of you have been cheated on. I know that many of you have been done wrong. However, that is in the past. If you look back here, that guy's not fresh dead. Okay. This guy got away with it a long time ago. Do not put that energy on other people. It's cruel. It's unkind. And I know that you don't mean to do that. We all put our own we mirror each other's issues to bring them up, right? That's why I'm saying heal yourself. Step into yourself. 9, this September, focus this month on the beautiful you. I want to see this, okay? I know you're water, darling, but that's not the energy serving you right now. We don't need you to get intense and deep and, Scorpio. There's a time for that. Right now, we need you to be powerful. I want to feel fire and stabilization at the same time. I want to feel passion and stabilization within your own 2 feet. Yet look how beautiful and kind and gentle she is. She ain't making a fuss about it. She's just there doing her thing. Okay? She's flowing with it, right? She's flowing with it. So this is something to let go of. Also forgive yourself for, we've all done people wrong sometimes. Every single person on this planet has something they feel guilty about. I could have done that better. Or I could have, I'm looking back at it. That was kind of screwed up, Well, for one, a lot of you were young. A lot of you did not have choices that were easy to make, especially at such an age, I'm seeing. Forgive yourself. Get over it, okay? Because God and your spirit guides and the universe did a long time ago. You're the one hanging it up, okay? Also, let go of your perception of what this should look like. Those of you wanting to manifest a twin flame soulmate relationship, stop manifesting a person and start manifesting the feeling you want out of this situation. Start manifesting what you want to feel in a healthy relationship. Go watch Eartha Kitt on relationships. Eartha Kitt. Why are you going to have someone in your life? If this is you, right? And this is 100% possible to be you. If this is you, why would you have someone in your life unless they are making it better than this? Unless they're enhancing this already awesome life. I just don't see any point of having someone living with you and committing with you unless they're adding to your life. That's just common sense, right? So she sends her bird out in search of that. But she doesn't know what it's going to look like coming back. She doesn't see it yet. Get the person out of your head, release all expectations, and just know what you want to feel support-wise, what you want to feel in this divine relationship. Many of you are on the soulmate twin flame journey, okay? Many of you are on the soulmate twin flame journey. I'm feeling that very strongly, and it's really wanting to come out. But darling, my darling, my darling, my darling, please accept that there is divine timing at play. And please accept that Spirit can't work with you. Spirit can't work with you. Where's that card? If you keep sitting here blindfolded. Okay, I know you didn't put yourself here trapped. But damn, I have never seen so many blindfolds in one spread. You know, it's like, I don't know whether to be annoyed or feel sorry for this girl. But I know that the only savior in these situations is her. She may not have put her... Okay, this one, that's just annoying. She's the only one with control there. Nobody's tying her up. She's being silly. That's dramatic. Okay? This is a major arcana card. It's saying everything you put out is exactly what you're getting back, including nothing. If you're putting nothing out there, if you're doing nothing, you're getting nothing back, darling. Do you understand that? Karma doesn't just work good and bad. It also works with nothing. If you're not putting anything out, Spirit can't do anything, because guess what Spirit's doing? While you're sitting there feeling sorry for yourself and feeling trapped, you may not have put yourself there, but it's damn sure your fault for staying there, darling. Because look at Spirit flying ahead of you, saying, I love you more than you love you. And I can't do anything but hover and look at the person I love, my human that I love so much and I want the best for. For those of you children, you will understand this. All I can do is hover over you and wait for you to free yourself. Because those ropes are sure loose enough. And I've got the path. As soon as you take the first step and take off that blindfold, you'll see me. But you don't see me. Because for whatever reason, you guys are blindfolded. Clear that third eye chakra. Clear that heart chakra. Get back in touch with your intuition. Okay? Whatever that takes. Whatever that takes. Okay. Whew. Sorry. You guys got some, like, spirit guides that really care. But I'm excited about the passion. I want to pull a... All right, I haven't done this for anybody on these yet, but I'm going to pull an Isis spirit. These are deeper. For those of you it doesn't resonate with, this is Egyptian mythology. This is going to be for those of you who are on the spiritual path. If you have been doing some work on yourself, okay, and you're feeling the changes, and you're feeling the uncomfortable, and you are feeling that blindfold, that stuckedness, right? First of all, it's not going to be like that for long, but you're on that spiritual path. And you know what? It's cycles. We have to go through that ugliness. When you look back at your life, you can see that. You can see the cycles of it. It's how we process and resonate through it. Okay? Are you flowing with the energy and taking the lessons with a grateful attitude? Or are you fighting against them? Which will make it a lot longer, and you'll probably have to keep learning that lesson until you really get it. Spirit, tell me what, tell me what is in their overall. Tell me what is in their overall. I'm sorry, y'all, they're saying animal now. Okay, Spirit, tell me what is in their overall. I need an overall energy that's affecting all of this energy. Y'all, there's a lot of lightning, a lot of blues, a lot of blindfolds, a lot of dark scenery. However, it's not frightening. Like, I'm not seeing toxic behaviors anymore. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that you've worked on yourself, but now you're not going within. Like, you're changing your outward behaviors, but not your inward. How are you thinking about yourself? Are you loving yourself as much as you project? God. And watch out for those like these what's the word for, like, talking down about yourself, like making jokes at your own expense, like this negative sarcasm. Watch out, your words are very powerful right now. Your words are very powerful right now. So what you're saying is manifesting, and is what you're feeling. That could be part of what your blindfold is, right? Take off that blindfold. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Do a mirror meditation. Google search mirror meditation, okay? Ooh, beautiful. All right, spider. This is like kind of my spirit animal. This was my spirit animal. Now it is definitely the opossum. Y'all see my new baby opossum? I'll show you at the end of the video. I'm in love with her. All right, spider. I haven't read that in a long time. I don't even remember what it means. That is of Earth. I have never loved a deck of cards so much that I hate the book of so much. Nothing's in. I'm sure y'all have heard me say this a million times before. Oh, it's so annoying. I'm pretty sure that some of my demonetized videos come from me cussing at this book. Okay, spider. That's so weird. My ring just burned. Like, it's never done that. It buzzed. It burned. Okay. Spider. Creator of prosperity through life's work and dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tries nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us that creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. When in balance, you are appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. When out of balance, you are discouraged, tired, forlorn. To bring into balance, playful creativity. You definitely need to get one with yourselves on that again. Also, I want to read the golden egg, which popped out with it. And I'm feeling like that might be good for some of you out there to get going again. But the golden egg is going to speak to many of you on a spiritual level that will bring this back around. Okay, the golden egg. This is a spirit card. It's a little bit longer, so I'm going to be hoarse by the time we're over. And this video is already long. The golden egg, message at the center of the heart. Would I say clear your heart chakra? Yeah, I'm really feeling this one for you guys. And it's a spirit card. You can see the top. It's like the major arcana of this deck. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. Meditation, retreat. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, no pushing or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation.